It's showtime at Homestead, Miami.
Andre Baranowskis at the line, steals it in the Indy 250.
Morgan, the Baxter's in trouble, there they go. Gordon to the wall, jumps right around.
Side by side on the final lap, coming to the checkered flag.
Steve Morgan, the last lap pass, and the victory in Las Vegas.
Welcome to the NOFSRL.
Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is race number 13 in season number 5 of the NOFSRL Turkey Hill Series. It's a midweek race for the Turkey Hill Series here at the Lucas Oil Raceway, part of Indy 250 week here on Napa Fan. And we got a very interesting race for you today for the Kroger 200. Only 40 laps of action around the 0.686 mile racetrack in Claymont, Illinois. Indiana, excuse me. They're very similar, I guess. Maybe not. Who knows? But either way, we are here, and we're going to have Bradley Ream and newcomer Chase Harris call the race for you guys here, and it should be an interesting one here around this short track. I'm going to ask you, Chase, you're relatively new to the NOFSRL, and we definitely welcome you here. Glad to have you around, and you're going to be in the Indianapolis 250 this coming weekend, but this is a completely different race from that. It's short track racing. What do you have to do to work your way from the back to the front here at a place like IRP?
Well, I mean, sometimes, you got to use the bumper. I mean, it's just common with short tracks, and you got to also try to make sure you don't get upset with anybody else.
We'll have to see if the tempers do flare here today. That outside wall comes at you really fast, and we're probably going to see some beating and banging here in the Kroger 200 from the Lucas Oil Raceway. Either way, they line up in the championship standings. Josh King, who unfortunately failed to qualify the other day for the Indianapolis 250, is our points leader. He starts 7th in this race, 339 points towards the championship for him. Parker Smith is 13 points behind. John Andrews is 28 points behind. Jacob Hammond, who won at Talladega, starts in the outside pole here at IRP. He's 37 points behind. Then Dale Salzman and Clark McKee both 50 points behind coming into tonight's event. Go ahead, get you guys a starting lineup, then head it down to Bradley and Chase for the call of the Kroger 200 from IRP. We got ourselves Mark Allen, the Atlanta winner, starting on the pole position alongside him. The number 47 of Jacob Hammond. We got Carter Friesen, and our last winner here in the Turkey Hill Series. We were at a short track last time around at Martinsville, and Seth Cole got that race victory, and the guy who finished second was Dylan Young in the number 48. He's alongside John Andrews. Got Josh King there alongside Christian Vargas, the Phoenix winner from earlier this year. Then Joshua Rush and Trey Smith round out the top 5 starting positions. That's how they line up in the top 10. Make sure everyone's going to roll off here for the start of this race. And take it away, guys. Have some fun calling this race from the Lucas Oil Raceway.
Thank you, Napa. It's Kroger 200 tonight. It's the 8 of Mark Allen, and it's 47 of Jacob Hammond leading the way in tonight's race. It's going to be a good one. Thank you guys for joining us here as we kick off one of the first races in the Indy 250 week. It's short track in Indiana. As we're ready, almost ready to go racing. Double file for the start of the race. As they approach the start-finish line for the Kroger 200. Jacob Hammond, Mark Allen leading the way.
That 8 Mark Allen gets. Here we go.
Green flag, it's out. We're racing. I wanted to
get a pretty good start.
A good start here as Hammond loses a spot to 23 of Carter Friesen.
It actually looks like the outside line not too bad right now.
Huge pack of cars. Top 3 are single file through turns 2.
Oh, so number got in the wall there. Seth Cole.
Drivers are sliding up in the tracks early in the top groove. I was getting into the wall.
Not good grip.
Wreck.
And battle for second. The 23 Carter Friesen going for it on the 47 car of Jacob Hammond.
It looks like they're closing in. The 8 of Mark Allen as they come out of turn 4. Drivers in that high line. See Josh King making his way up through the field, the points leader in the Turkey Hill Series.
Oh, in the wall, Seth Cole. Seth Cole is in the wall right now.
Cause a tire issue and possibly bring out a caution here.
Yeah.
If he slides up,
It was
going to
pretty
there.
lucky not to come down into somebody. So a lot of single file action right now. Field's starting to calm it down a little bit. However, in the back, there's still some double file racing.
First sight of double file, it's the 80 of Zachary DeLello and the 66 of Trey Smith.
Yeah.
We got a wreck. 24, Matthew Brown.
Oh, at least 3 cars.
Alpha B is in it, and so is the 88 of Strickland.
Strickland, yeah. And both of those
Caution
cars
is out.
Both of those cars with lots of damage. Both of them will probably be done. Both of their noses are destroyed, so I'm assuming they both got into the wall pretty hard. 24 looks like it might be okay. Some left side damage. And was the 8 of Mark Allen. Led him back to the caution. Not really a surprise there.
So caution coming out for the number 19 and the 88
And the 24.
on lap number 7 and the 24, but we think we might have made it through cleanly, but on lap 7. Take a look and see what happened here. The first caution in the Kroger 200.
So basically what happens is the 10 car of Nick Smith kind of gets forced up by the 19 car of Christopher, and he turns the 24 sideways, 24 of Matthew Brown, and Brown goes for a long slide. The 19 doing everything he can to save it, but at this point you're just along for the ride, and comes up into the wall and takes the 88 with him, and I believe also the 87 Ashlyn Boyd makes contact right there with the 88, but not really much damage on that car. But the 1988 definitely was a big hit.
Come in turn number 3 and 4, you're going to see a 3-wide situation. He's just going to get squeezed in the middle. 19's going to go for the ride of his life. Missing the 02 Mayhew missing it. Back of the 88 and the 19. As you can see, 24 in the background getting spun. Doesn't look like he had any damage. I think he might be able to continue as well. So we're back here from IRP after a first caution so far into the Kroger 200. It's still Mark Allen who has led every single lap so far. The 23, the 47, and the 31, and then Noah Clifton in the 46, rounding out the top 5. Come to the start-finish line to restart the race, and lap number 9.
So here comes Mark Allen off of turn number 4, and the green flag is back in the air, and not really a big jump, but it's enough to make sure the
Contact Clifton King.
Yeah,
He moves up the points leader, and 48 is in the wall.
Almost direct there with Dylan Young.
He's gonna get the spot. He's gonna move up to 4th. He's gonna go back to 5th. His teammates riding in the top 5 here. 37 and the 41.
Yeah, I have a feeling you're gonna see a lot of cars get in the wall in this race. It's just super tight, especially on that high line.
By lap number 10, it's still the number 11, excuse me, the 8 still leading the way over the 23 of Greason.
Yep.
As Clifton's gonna try and he's not gonna go for it though, as the 47 still continues to hold on to the spot.
Yeah, I thought Clifton was going to get in the back of Hammond there, but decided to check up.
We got the 24 on
Yeah.
the apron. Oh, and we got another wreck.
Oh, the 93 car.
3.
Zach Rogers.
Zach Rogers, Igar Barreto, I believe, was in that. The
Dodge.
39 Green Day Ford Mustang for American Sports as well.
So the caution is out yet again.
So you're going to see the 48 here riding the wall. He's going to come down the 93. They're going to have a 3-wide situation between Brandon Mayhew, the 93, and the 48. 48 is going to come down on the 93. And he's going to turn him, and that's going to brake check the field. So you see Owen Miles, Logan Williamson, Ryan Benjamin not going to get any damage out of this one, as you can see as well. The 39 of Josh Williamson is right behind everybody. Follows in it. The 93 gets a spin, as that brings out the second caution of the day at IRP.
Alright, so the 48 stuck up on that high line, and 3 wide just never really works at this track. On very rare occasions you can make it work, but most of the time it's going to end up causing a assault right there. Just an unfortunate situation. So lights are out here on the pace car. Your top 3 right now, Mark Allen in the 8. In second, you do have the 23 of Carter Friesen, and in third is the 47 of Jacob Hammond. So it's going to be a green flag on lap 15 of 40, and hopefully we can get some green flag laps in.
Yep, so back here at IRP is the green flag is out for the 8 of Mark Allen on coming to lap 15.
Oh, bad restart.
Bad restart for the 8. The 23 is going to get a good run on him, pass him. But can he clear him?
Lead for the first.
He's going to clear him here, but the 8 might have a run into turn 3, or he's definitely going to clear him here.
Yeah, Carter Friesen.
I think the 8 had a bad start.
Yeah.
He probably had a bad start. I don't know if it's like he didn't get go or he didn't. Just the 23 got a good jump.
Yeah, it's good for the other competitors because that 8 car was really fast.
You see the 23 of Carter Friesen leading at IRP. He's gonna lead his second lap of the race, and that's gonna be into turn 2.
He likes that high line.
Yeah, he really does. Can he make it stick and not ride the wall is the question.
Yeah, because riding the wall here is very hard not to do.
Yep.
Oh,
and we got another wreck.
Big wreck. The 11
Oh, the Dale Salzman and the 11 of Landon Smith Jr.
Yeah. I also saw some
Looks
other
like
cars.
the 8.
No,
like
I
the
think that. No, the 23 got
it, yeah.
It's got to let him by.
Yep.
And he does.
Third caution of the day here on lap 18. Let's take a look and see what happened to bring out the caution. So you're going to see the 0-0 here. He's going to get loose, but the 11 rides the wall. 0-0 runs in the back of him and gets down under him. He had nowhere to go. But he's out of the corner. He's going to get into him, and the 11's going to come down and spin and get into the 12 of Dale Salzman. 0-0 Collins, as you see, comes down on, doesn't come down on him, excuse me. The 11 comes off the wall, and he just gets turned by the Norfolk Southern or Mustang Mitchell Collins. See, the 12 is a victim of it, is the 36 of Jeremiah Dwayne as well. And then you have Brandon Mayhew again missing another wreck, as a lot of these guys coming so close to being involved. Let's see, the 48 diving onto the apron just to avoid that one. So did the 39.
So you see Lance Smith Jr. in the wall, and Mitchell Collins tries to do everything he can to miss him, but 3 wide does not work, and just going to take out the 12, Dale Salzman, obviously an innocent bystander there. I don't think anybody got too much damage, so I think all these cars still going to be able to keep running, but definitely an unfortunate situation. Yet again here at IRP.
Coming back to the restart here after the third caution in the Kroger 200. It's the 23 of Carter Friesen, the 8 of Mark Allen, the 47 Jacob Hammond, Noah Clifton, and Josh King rounding out the top 5 as we're going to be coming out of turn 4 for the final time. Lap 21, 2 laps from now, will be halfway in the Kroger 200.
And get ready. And they're going to go ahead and go green now. Here they go. Nobody really gets a better restart than the other. And the paddle for fourth back there at 41 on the inside of
King got really got a good jump on the 46 of Clifton, bringing the number 44 of Parker Smith with him.
Yeah, 46 tried using the run, but it did not work.
Oh, and it looks like Clifton got in the wall a little bit right there.
Yeah, that outside line.
44 inside of the 41.
And the 44 is going to clear the 41 there. So Parker Smith
Clifton way up the track.
Oh, that was close.
Gonna be close.
And also Mark Allen putting pressure on Carter Friesen. So Allen wants to lead back here at IRP.
Back straight away into turn number 3. Mark Allen and Carter Friesen battling for the lead. Allen's gonna go a little bit wider than the 23 of Friesen. Yeah. It's gonna give Friesen the upper hand.
Now
Yellow is out again.
Oh my goodness. Another wreck.
Owen Miles, Salzman, Miles. Miles with some right side damage. Left side damage, excuse me.
Rear end damage as well.
Okay. Yep. Oh, and the 87 of Ashland Boyd with more damage.
Yeah, Boyd has got tons of damage on that left side.
23 leading him back to the stripe. Let's take a look here and see what happened to bring out the fourth caution. The Kroger 200, less than halfway in the Kroger at IRP.
So Keyshawn Richardson gets in the wall, and then here comes the 73 of Bobo Jones, and 52 of who is it? That's Owen Miles taking out the 87 and the 12 as well. Ashland Boyd and the 12 of Dale Salzman. But probably the biggest wreck so far of the night, and we'll see you when we get back going green here.
We're back here in IRP, and the Kroger 200 coming by. 25 this time by. It's going to be the 23 yet again, the 8, 47, the 44, and the 41. Something to note is that all these cautions have been going on in the back of the field relatively with the same drivers. Hopefully we can get a green flag run here in the Kroger 200 at Lucas Oil, known as IRP. We're going to take the green flag.
Here we go. And they are green. It actually looked like Allen got a little bit of a jump. Here comes the 47, though.
Hammond's going to get low to the 8 of Mark Allen. He's going to get the spot, but can he clear? Going to be close here, as he could also get the lead, but he's going to dive it in just a little. As they come out of turn number 3 and 4, it's the 23.
Yeah, and so Jacob Hammond up in a second. Mark Allen falls back to third, who's had a very fast car today, but he's going to end up losing another position on another restart. Seems like the restarts are very key, even though it seems like they're all getting like an equal restart, but in reality, some cars are getting bigger jumps than others.
Go file for the first 10 cars or so is the 28, I believe that is, falling way back there, and he might have a problem. That's the 28 of Clark McKee.
No, he's going back good again. He might have gotten in the wall or something, maybe. But Carter's Friesen's at 23, very quick right now.
Friesen still leads. Coming to the stripe, it's lap 20. Oh, sorry. That was on the back straightaway. Don't mind that. Coming to the stripe this time, it's going to be lap 29. Still relatively the same top 5.
12 to go.
Yes, 12 to go here in IRP. Somebody like Noah Clifton, Josh King, Mark
Clifton.
Allen. Oh, and we got another wreck.
Oh, the big one has
Oh
struck.
gosh.
52. Piles in
Miles
late.
again.
Man.
And Benjamin is involved. The 10 of Trey Smith. Nick Smith, excuse me.
At least 8 cars in that.
Yep, and Miles is coming down pit road to get repairs, I believe it is.
Yeah.
These cautions keep occurring at the back, like I said earlier. Could another one come out? Almost in the window where it could be, if a caution comes out, it could be the end of the race. So, drivers might want to keep that in mind here as we check to see what happened in the 5th caution of over 200. So as you
down to 79. Yep.
into Mayhew, and 79's going to go for a ride. He's going to get hit by the. Yeah, Mayhew's just going to turn him.
Yeah, Mayhew.
But I think Mayhew gets hit by his. Mayhew comes up into his teammate Ryan Benjamin, and that sends him into the wall with Logan Williamson. 64 of Chloe Reiner is going to get a tap from that, as well as the 9, and everybody stacks up behind him. 2 of Igor Barreto, the 73 of Bobo Jones, the 25 of Richardson. Lots of cars here in this one near the back of the pack, and another big one at IRP.
Another big wreck at the back. I don't think we've seen a single wreck at the front yet.
Did you see the 96 and the 79 get contact? Mayhew's going to send the 79 around up into his teammate, the 21. It's just going to be a big one from there. Again, a caution at the back of the pack. Notice there's not been any cautions from the front of the field so far. If that one does come out, could that possibly change the race?
So here we go. So the pace car is about to turn down pit road. Carter freezing in first. In second right now is 47 Jacob Hammond. And in third is the 8 of Mark Allen. And further on back, you got the 44 and the 41 rounding out the top 5.
Come to the stripe here, as we're going to have 9 to go this time by. Lots of cars in the back with lots of damage. Here we go. Green flag is back out. We're racing with 9 laps to go here in the Kroger 200.
Here comes the
8 of Mark.
Second.
And look for the inside of Jacob Hammond. I mean, the 44 with him. He's gonna.
That's going to freeze in a big lead.
Yep. Jason wants to see that happening in his rear view mirror as they come down. Looks like the 47 almost got into the wall coming out of turn 3 and 4.
To go now.
And he has any damage.
And Carter freezing the 23 has dominated the last portion of this race now. He better hope there's not a caution, but if there is one inside 3 to go, this race is over.
Oh, and the 47 almost got sent. It's Noah Clifton and then of Rush.
Rush almost sent the 46 of Clifton around. Oh, that was tight as well. And so here we go. We do have 6 laps to go here at
Allen looks like he's closing in on the 23. But can't really tell. Oh, and they're gonna be single file. That's looks like the 80 of DeLello, I believe that was. Looks like to be a little bit slow. Almost gets up into the wall there. And by the 4 to go this time by.
Battle for 4th. The 41 of Josh King trying to make the pass.
Oh.
The Smith and it into the wall. And that's going to give an advantage to the 98. He might be able to get to the inside before this thing's over with.
The 23 navigating middle groove here at IRP. The 8 is going to use the high line. That's going to allow the 47 to close in on the 8 of Mark Allen.
I'm not sure why Mark Allen did that. That was not smart unless he maybe just got tight. But that definitely pretty much ruined his chances at winning.
And we got a car.
Does that mean that we're going to have a one-lap shootout. Oh
Green
no,
is
because it's
still out.
oh,
The slate
It's
has
still
another
out.
green is still out. They've had enough throwing the cautions tonight.
the green is still out. I'm very surprised by that. And so it is 2 to go for Carter Friesen, who has pulled away from second place Mark Allen. Currently a battle for the 9th position between the 80 and the 46. DeLello and Lift.
Coming by for the white flag this time by. It's Carter Friesen, number 23 Schulter Systems Toyota Camry. Navigating turns 2, 8.
Now the
If he
back
has something to
is-
do, I don't think he's gonna have enough time to get it. But it
That
looks like the
back
23, it's in the bag for Carter Friesen, coming out of 3 and 4 for the final time at IRP. Carter Friesen is gonna win race number 13 in the Kroger 200 at Lucas Oil.
Yeah, just a dominating couple of last laps there for Carter Friesen. I mean, that 23 was just super fast throughout the whole race. He was up inside the top 3 pretty much throughout the entire thing, and he definitely deserved that win.
Carter Friesen, your race winner here at the Lucas Oil Raceway, and that one was something else. No doubt about it. Carter Friesen, your race winner. Mark Allen, Jacob Hammond, Josh King, and Joshua Rush came with a top 5 finish there at the end. Parker Smith, Christian Vargas, Jake Rogers, Zach DeLello, and Noah Clifton, a couple guys there for NS Racing who were running up front, fell back there just to the inside of the top 10. And you take a look at the rest results, had 5 yellows in this race, but thankfully I had been smart enough to set the caution periods to only 2 laps for this racetrack, so we actually did still get a lot of green flag racing in. But thoughts on this race, guys? The most caution we've had in any race so far this year on Napa Fan. And with it being the only short track we're going to have during Indy 250 week, do you think this is going to be the craziest race we're going to have all week? Or do you think maybe the Indy 50 might top that possibly?
I don't think so. Honestly, I think that maybe even the Turkey Hill Series race at Charlotte might be a crazier one. We don't know. You never know what's going to happen. This one was a pretty good one. Most of the wrecks were at the back of the field. But I think that the drivers in the Indy 250 will keep it clean. Just have to wait and see Sunday.
Yeah.
Other than that, a lot of wrecks and a lot of 3 wide.
Yeah. The Indy 250 is going to be it's going to be a pretty fun race. I'm in it, so cheer for me. I'm just kidding, but definitely I think the Indy 250 is going to be a better race than this one, because this one was just caution after caution. But I'm really excited for the rest of Indy 250 week.
Yeah, we got a lot of great stuff coming up. Tomorrow night, it's the Hers Dash Series from Charlotte. And then, Bradley mentioned the Turkey Hill Series race at Charlotte. That's going to be Thursday night. Friday night's the Coke 600 and the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. And then the Freedom 50 and Indianapolis 250 Saturday and Sunday, respectively. So, a lot of great stuff coming up here on Napa Fam. Huge thanks to Bradley and Chase for calling this race for us here from the Lucas Oil Raceway. Hope you had a great time watching it. It was a pretty good race here for the Kroger 200 and Carter Friesen. Go to victory lane here in the Turkey Hill Series. And also, good luck, Chase, on your Indy 250 run. His first ever start on Napa Fan is going to be that big race on Sunday. And like we mentioned, Sunday, May 24th at noon Eastern Time, the big day, the Indianapolis 250. Congratulations to Carter Friesen for winning the Kroger 200 here at the Lucas Oil Raceway. And here are the championship standings in the Turkey Hill Series after 13 races. On behalf of Bradley Ream and Chase Harris, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later.